Hello, this is Dr. Gary O'Neill with Take5, where we encourage you to take 5 minutes every day to review your Greek grammar so that you'll be able to use it for a lifetime. Today we're going to continue with the passage we've been looking at for the last several days. Let me read it and then let's talk about it. Eparas tous ophthalmos ha Jesus ka theasamenas hatipalas aklas erkata pros auton lege pros Philippon pothen agorasomen artus hena phagosin hutoi. Okay, so let's translate. Notice we will start with our conjunction here, therefore, and then our verbal idea in the first part of the verse, eparos. Now this is a participle, and we have not looked at participles yet. We will spend a lot of time in next semester understanding participles. They are extremely important. A participle has a verbal idea to it, but it can also be used like a noun or an adjective. Saying that means they are used in an extremely large and very important ways in Scripture or in Greek. And so we won't go into detail with that other than to say that with this one, I'm going to translate it with the idea of when on the front of it, because this has given us the time frame of when this question. Notice Jesus is asking a question here. So the participle is explaining the time frame of when this question is asked. Okay? So Jesus is lifted up. When Jesus lifted up tous ophthalmos, the eyes, or we will paraphrase, understood, his eyes. When Jesus lifted up the eyes and saw hatipalas aklus erkatai pros auton, he saw that a large crowd coming to him. When all of that happens, then this next part, lege pros Philippon. So he asked the question to Philip. He said to Philip, he did this when he lifted up his eyes and saw this great crowd coming to him. Okay? So he said to Philip, pothen agorasomen artus hena phagosin hutoi. Now, our verb here is probably unfamiliar to you, and not only is it unfamiliar to you, most likely, it is also a long word and difficult to pronounce. And so when you are reading Greek, you come across a word that you're unfamiliar with and that is hard for you to pronounce. To help you pronounce it more smoothly, often it's easier just to stop and break it down into syllables, and then say the syllables one after another until you can put them all together. So let me break this one down into syllables and just help us pronounce it a little easier. Agarasomen. Agarasomen. And notice where we put the accent mark on the alpha there. Agarasomen. Agarasomen. Agurasomen is the idea of buying or purchasing. That first part has the idea of being in the marketplace, okay? So pothen, adverb, where or from where. Where will we buy artus? Where will we buy bread? Hena is in order that, or so that. Hena phagosin hutoi. Hutoi is our demonstrative pronoun. And notice that omicron, iota on the end of it, pointing out this is our nominative. Where will we buy bread in order that, or so that, these, the crowd he's talking about, these might eat. Phagosin, might eat. Okay? Work on that. Listen to the tape a couple of times, the video several times, and learn this, and help you getting more and more comfortable with the Greek. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you next time on Take 5.